2,000 meters away from the finish line. A world champion will be crowned here in the U19 division of the men's Coxed 4. Again, 4 rowers, 1 coxie. USA had the fastest time, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. It was only the 6 boats in this race. Had a preliminary earlier. Canada in lane 1, again looking for their first medal at the World Championships. Italy in 2, the reigning world champions. USA, the fastest qualifying time to get into this A final. They will be in lane 3. Australia in lane 4. Again, extremely impressive preliminary. Put themselves in a position to get the center lane. South Africa, lane 5. Rhett Zillen is the coxie. And then closest to the camera will be Ireland. Luke Fitzgerald is the coxie at the front of the boat. As we look to get underway, the
Canada,
preliminary time
Italy,
to win was 6 minutes and 27 seconds from USA.
Australia, South Africa,
Between
Ireland.
first and sixth place,
Attention.
there was a time of 13 seconds in the preliminaries. Again, lots of power in these boats, especially when you increase the number of rowers. Doing their best job to get out to a hot start. It is Australia and Italy right now who have the fastest stroke rate as they lower a little bit. Ireland maintaining at 46 strokes per minute. Again, we'll see that number drop ever so slightly around that 36 strokes per minute mark until they put a piece together. Usually we see around the 1,000 meter marker. The adrenaline, the energy prior to this race, trying to stay focused. Think about your strategy you want to implement here.
The Canadian boat, all local rowers coached by John Rossetti and Pat McNally. Liam Chaplin just competed in Stotesbury Cup and won gold in the boys' senior single. Lucas Riddle also won gold with my younger brother Noah Paquin in the boys' junior double. James Cuff and Andy Narwaki also raced in Stoats with Dario as their coxie in the boys' lightweight 4, and they also won gold. So, amazing crew up against 5 other amazing crews.
Italy looking to defend their title in this boat class. Only 1 crew member returning from last year, which is their coxie, Ricardo Donnie. So again, knows what it takes to win, and will hopefully run the same strategy, which will pay off in the same way as it did 1 year prior. Australia is currently in first place with a stroke rate of 37 strokes per minute. Was 4th last year in this boat class at the World U19s. Again, when you just miss out on the podium, you just have that feeling you were just cut short a little bit, and they're definitely looking to improve on that and bring home some hardware here at the 2024 World Rowing Championships in St. Catharines, Canada. The Canadian boat 36 meters behind the Australians. Still no medal to show here at this regatta. Between 2 and 3, only 1 meter separating themselves, but don't count out the USA. 4 meters can easily be made up over especially a long distance, crossing the 900-meter marker. You can hear the Coxies talking to their rowers, looking to put a piece together here as the communication is tremendous between the Coxie and the rowers. Depending on their strategy, you can see different amount of strokes and then different types of strokes, some for power and some for technique. Donna, racing here on this course, what is one strategy that you remember doing at that halfway point?
We do what was called a bridge to bridge, and we do 30 strokes, so 10 for power, 10 for technique, like you said, and then the last 10, it would always change depending on who our Coxie was. Sometimes we'd do a stroke for every single athlete that was in that boat, or we'd do stroke for family, stroke for friends, just anything that really motivated us. It really depends on your crew, and that's why it's so important to know who you're rowing with and your Coxie, and just everyone being almost like a family in your boat.
Australia building up their lead. It's almost 20 meters in front of the South African boat. South Africa doing a great job holding on. It is then Italy in 2, South Africa 2, Italy 3, USA 4, trying to catch up to the Australians. Again, Italy, the defending champions, 1 returning crew member. Australia 4th last year, looking to prove themselves here in 2024, wanting to capture the gold medal, the illustrious title that comes with it of world champion.
Italy's pulling just a little bit away from South Africa right now. They're 17 meters from the leader right now, Australia. And South Africa is at about 21 meters from the leader. So Italy's starting to pull away from South Africa and close that gap in between them and Australia. They're at 16, 15 meters now in between. And it's steadily going down, so we'll have to see.
Italy knows what it takes to win, giving it all they got to catch the Australians, who are one of the most experienced teams here in the U19 division. 3 of the rowers of the rowers, 18 years old. The other one's 17, so again, right up to that U19 part. Australia 10 meters now in front of Italy. They will be your world champions here in the men's Coxed 4 event. Italy will take silver. USA 3, South Africa 4. Ireland 5, and Canada finishing strong in that 6th position.
Amazing race from all of these crews.
You see South Africa devastated, just missing out on the bronze medal. Again, you train all season for this moment. Maybe your first chance at international events, and to come 4th place by a second can be truly devastating. But Australia 1, Italy 2, USA 3 will round out your gold, silver, and bronze as we look to the victory ceremony for the women's